Hello there. I'm going to tell you stuff that's happening because it's happening, and stuff because it's a vlog, and apparently people like these, so I'm going to do these because it's the only thing I really can do at the moment, while I'm being productive in other ways. Dungeon Warp is going very well, and we're getting ready for an alpha release. The alpha release will do two things. It will help people get a taste for the game and what it's going to be about before its release, which will in turn help our Indiegogo campaign, which is also coming soon, although we have to sort out the video side of that, because we always find that that's quite important. So as for the alpha, we're hoping that's going to be soon. Sorry if the audio has been a bit crappy up till now. I think I might have been covering the microphone, but if not, just carry on as normal. Some advancements. If all goes well and we get the funding we need, then we're going to attempt, at least, to port to other platforms. First platform we port to will be Linux, or Linux, depending on your pronunciation of it. That'll be the first step. Second step will probably be Android. Not because we want to go mobile, we do, but eventually. We actually want to go to Android because there's an Android-based console called the Ouya. And yeah, some people have been on at us about making a portal? Speaking of console port for our games, and we've kind of been thinking for a while, why not? There have also been some crazy extremists that have been like, why don't you make your own console? And I'm like, because I'm a software developer, and I don't really know where I'm going when it comes to hardware. So anyway, yeah, Dungeon Warp is going well. Maybe it will have a console port. We've agreed stuff with Ouya before we even know if it's going to be compatible, so fingers crossed. We've never really tinkered about much with Android, except we know our stuff will work if our main code works. Now, I shouldn't tell you this. I'm going to sit down. I shouldn't tell you this because it's very early days. But there is a game that we once tried to do, but the game broke for reasons that we wish we could explain. We don't know why the game broke. Recently, we've written a new engine, and the new engine works exceptionally well. If it continues to work exceptionally well, and we get an actual game out of this, which would be so lovely, it will be Windows and Mac exclusive. It doesn't matter whether we are releasing on Linux at the time, or mobile, or Ouya. Chances of it porting are, at the moment, low. However, there's 2 lines of obsolete code in the game. If we can fix those, then any platform it's compatible with, it will be brought out on. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. But we're hopeful. We are always very hopeful. So, maybe. But right now, I'm not going to tell you much about the game because it's, we're trying to be slightly more secretive. But it's a good game, and it was Akkail's favourite project for a time. Then it broke, and then we reprogrammed the engine, and it's now that I realise how crap that project actually was. And now a new version will be so much better, and I can't wait. Which means I just want to get Dungeon Warp out of the way now, so we can work on. We're calling it Project Second Dark. That's not what the game's going to be called, but it may give you a hint as to which project it is if you're a long-time fan. But everything's fixed, and it is going to come out Mac and Windows, definitely. If not, Mac, Windows, Linux, and the rest. See you soon, and keep up at the usual places. Links in the description, and I'll see you soon.